we plugged in. We got your boy JR HOODSTAR. What's going on with you?
What's going on, my guy?
Nah, shit. Appreciate you for coming out, fucking with me.
For sure.
So yeah, man, we're gonna start from the beginning and just for those that don't know, or as far as my audience, give them a little runaround of where you're from and everything about you. So introduce yourself and.
Well, for those that don't know, I'm JR HOODSTAR, Wyandotte, Kansas City, Kansas. When you say HOODSTAR, you got to say Wyandotte with it. I'm putting on for my city so tough like that. Promoter, I'm a host. I'll be hosting everything. Promoting, throw my own events, throw concerts, throw weekly events, rapping. Some might know me from that part. And just shit, basically overall, just a grinder.
Hell yeah, so tell us about where you're from.
I'm from Kansas City. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, as a pup. You know what I'm saying? And then, but my family's from the Kansas side as well, so I always was on both sides. But I was born in the Missouri side. We moved to the Kansas side at a young age, and just been from there. But I also lived in Texas, Dallas, Arlington.
As a kid, or
I say more the teenage years. I moved down there like at 15.
But
it was like a more back and forth. I went down there and then I came back for like a year.
Okay, so before that, how was, like, you said you were born on the Missouri side?
Yeah, born on the Missouri side.
When exactly did you move over to Kansas?
We technically moved on the Kansas side 6th grade year.
6th grade year, okay. So how was like middle school over there? Because that's really kind of like when you really start.
Exactly. That's why I rep hard for Kansas as well, because that's when you kind of jump off that porch.
Right.
And start kind of really, so I'm in Kansas now. I'm going to Rosedale. You feel me? 7th grade, Central Middle School. And it was cool, though. It was cool. But what the thing was, too, though, like I say, my family's from Kansas, so even in the elementary, when my pops would come get me, or when I go visit my cousins, I would be in Kansas, so we'd be at the parks and at the pool, at Parkwood Pool. So I already know people. So when we moved over here to the projects, I already know half of the projects because I already been over here so much. So I felt like it was already home. You know what I'm saying? I just clicked right in Kansas, man.
So how was how's your parents, mom and dad? How was that going on?
Everything was cool. Moms and them wasn't together, none. But I always was a presence in my life, though.
So you would say you had a decent childhood?
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty normal?
Most definitely. It was normal. Even when we lived in the projects, moms always said, just because we live here don't mean you gotta act like you from here or live like you from, you know what I'm saying? So even though we stayed in the project, mom still make sure everything was good, though. Just.
What about Pops? He said they were together.
Pops was he's been around. He was a hustler all my life, so he's like, he always came through kind of, when I see him, it's like, we're going to go buy some shoes. Man. I know when I see him, we're about to go buy something new, turn some blocks. And he's always disciplined too, though. He's always on my head about shit. So, yeah, it was cool. Shout out to both of them.
Any siblings?
I got, on mom's side, it's 5 of us. What is that, 2 sisters, 2 brothers. I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
So shout out to brother and sister. Them. But on my pop side, it's my sister. Just me and her. Shout out to his sister.
Hell yeah. What would you say, like, any hobbies you took on as a kid?
Man, chess. I was a chess player.
Hell yeah.
Chess, sports, football, basketball, baseball. I played sports in school, played basketball. Wrestling. I was into wrestling crazy. And just being typical boy stuff, riding bikes, swimming pools, camping, all that, man. I was with all that. I was an active little boy. I wasn't, and I played video games, but I want to go outside.
Yeah. We from that era where we still was outside.
Yeah, I got to go outside. And to mom's calling you, you got to go inside. Them lights come on. I ain't gonna lie, I was the type of kid when them lights come on, I had to go check in. I had to go check in. I could be, I had some homies can be out all night. Like, damn, but I know when I get to looking at them lights, I got to go check in. Mom's going to be on my ass.
High school. Speak on high school.
High school was cool. I went to Wyandotte High School, played basketball. But like I said, at the same time, I also moved to Texas, too, during that sophomore year. Okay. So sophomore, junior year was in Texas. Freshman and that senior year was in KC. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's always Wyandotte when I was up here.
What y'all moved to Texas for?
Mom's ended up moving down there, new journey for her life. And so she was down there. So, but at that time I was living with my grandma as well. Like I was tough with my grandma.
Yeah.
Like my grandma, man, that's like my everything, my granny.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of staying with her technically around that time. So when mom's moved, I was still staying up here, and that's how I was still able to go to school. And when I went to go visit her, I was like, damn, this is different from the hood up here. Like, yeah, you know, so I stayed. So that's what made me stay that sophomore year. Junior year, I got a little homesick. Cause like I said, we're just down there. All my family kind of back home. So I came back, and then I went to school down here. But then, you know what I'm saying, I moved back to Texas. I got kicked out the hood.
Damn.
Yeah. Just being, like I say, at this time, I'm high school old, kind of into the hustling, I'm outside. And I got kicked out. Like, you got to go, your people got to go type.
Can you walk us through that? What'd you get kicked out for?
It was more just hustling. It was hustling. It was basically, I came home, staying with my pops. We stay in St. Margaret's on 8th Street. And that's the hood, though. You feel me? That's the hood. That taught me a lot of shit. St. Margaret's on 8th Street. And I just basically came home one day on a summer day. And seen a letter from housing. If you live in housing, you know housing coming your shit in and out whenever they want you on their property.
Yeah.
So I came in, I seen a letter for Pops even got there. And it was just basically a letter. I'm like, damn, what is this? I read it, and it was like, shit, your son. And it said like two of my other homies was like they're selling drugs and this and that, smoking weed behind certain units, and just complaints after complaints of like, you gotta go type stuff, or you gotta go.
Yeah.
So yeah, by that time, I ended up calling moms. Before I know it, I was down there the next day.
What, like back to KC?
Yeah, back in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Back in Dallas. Yep.
All right, so what's one of your best memories growing up?
Man, one of the best memories, really just being that little boy. Just that, like I say, them riding them bikes. The anxiety of putting your bike outside of your yard and isn't gonna be there when you come outside. Like little boy shit, you feel me? I had a good childhood, dog. I got my homies that I'm still cool with, Top Hat, Cuddy Mac, these are guys I've been with since I was 12. And we're, I'm in my 30s, and we're still niggas I'm still rocking with every day.
Yeah, that's what
so we had just be able to have that shit. We playing basketball, you know how it was, sun up, sundown. We at the courts. We I just hustling young, just even when it was selling candy or something, bro. It was just shit. It was dope growing up. It was dope, especially in the hood. I love the hood growing up.
Hell yeah. So when would you say like you jumped off the porch? You said like high school.
Man, back in the early 2000s, it was still like a drug influence in the hood. So I don't want to speak too much on that type of family shit. But I was going through shit where the drugs had got into the family. You feel me? I had entered the home and shit. So before you know it, I'm 14, 15 on my own. In a way, you feel me? So I had to jump off the porch early. I was already seeing shit that I probably shouldn't have seen. Just dealing with that in the hood. And when them drugs come in your home, you feel me? You get to seeing shit get to moving a little funny. But that's when you had to jump off early.
Can you speak on like maybe one of the worst incidents you maybe have witnessed or just been around?
Man, just seeing shit. Man, just being around the drug, like I say, crack cocaine, and just knowing that it's coming in your household, you feel me? Seeing transactions, maybe walking in and seeing, well, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers taking drugs type shit, like damn, you know what I'm saying? That's when reality really hit.
Yeah, that's
when you walk in, you might see some shit, you feel me? So yeah. Hell yeah.
You ever had a regular job?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. I'm a warehouse worker. I haven't worked in a while, like years, basically because I kind of invested in myself, betted the house on me, and just kind of been up from there. But definitely have work jobs. I don't work, a couple of jobs throughout the city. I go work a job if I got to now. If shit get too shaky, bro, I'm quick to, hey, because I'm at a point where I can't go back to the drug days. You feel me? I've been there. I done had it. The cars, if you know HOODSTAR, you already know what it was. But shit, I done had it taken just that quick. I done seen it all. I done hit rock bottom at times where I'm sleeping in the car, you feel me? I done been times where I'm up, money around, niggas around, everybody's good, females around, and then when shit got low, I'm sleeping in the back of St. Margaret's. You feel me? On cold nights, got to keep waking up to turn the car and heat on, and I've been through that. You feel me? So but yeah, just luckily I've been my own father now. I know legally too, so that's even more dope.
Yeah, you got any kids?
4 of them. 4 of them. Matter of fact, it's my son's birthday today. Baby boy. So yeah, when I get done with the interview,
y'all finna kick it.
Paintball. Yeah, paintball. So yeah, 4 kids, 3 boys, 1 girl. My baby girl, the youngest. Joshua, Brian, and James, that's my boys, and then baby girl Juliana.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get into the music. How did that start? Well, I guess I could start off by asking, what were some of your influences?
Man, I always loved music. Just in general, growing up, anything music. Mom's was more of like a mix. So my mom is white and Puerto Rican, and pops is black. Nigga. So listen to her would be Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, more of that, Erykah Badu, and so I'm just hearing that blasting. Then I got Pops to come through, pick me up. Now we listen to Master P. Maybe listen to the younger Cash Money, the older, you know what I'm saying, the beginning of Cash Money days, the E40s, Too Short. So I was influenced by a lot of that, and but I didn't really start rapping until a little later in my 20s though.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you never really wanted to be a rapper at first?
No, that was never, no. Like, I done had a couple of songs I wanted to rap, but I was never that rapper. Like, I knew guys who was really like that rapper when we was young. Like, he wanted to be a rapper. I was never that. I always looked at you guys as, that's talent.
So you say your early 20s?
Yeah, my early 20s. I really had a close friend of mine's died. My nigga T-Mac, man. I got his name tatted on me. My nigga T-Mac was very talented. We used to always freestyle. I always would freestyle with the homies, whether I was good or not. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the things we get high freestyle.
Hell yeah, everybody doing that shit.
You feel me? That's just with that time. You freestyle.
So you was just with the homies and shit?
Man, it was always that. So I'm going to freestyle with the homies, But then, like I said, he died, and it kind of woke me up. Because it was like, damn, because got killed. And man, it could wake you up because it's like you could be talented, but it could be gone just like that. So It's just like, you know what? Let me kind of live through him with the rap shit a little bit because he was rapping. I'm like, let me really.
So he kind of influenced you.
Yeah, he definitely was my influencer. Even though I always listen to music, but when Brody kind of went to this afterlife, it influenced me to really pick up a pen and pad, throw some shit down. I know he's been with me from then because it's like I was getting blessed from then. I'm on the radio. Down in Dallas. If anybody really know me from music, it came from Dallas. Like this was around the time when Dero was hot down there. Young Nation.
Yeah.
It's right before the Mo 3 thing. And Yellow Beezy. This right before they kind of had it. Like I was on the radio. I was on Say Cheese TV list. Like if you go back now, you shout out to Sean because I know Brody before then. We went to high school together down there.
Oh, okay.
So I knew Sean before the Say Cheese to the point where any archives he got of the first Say Cheese when he used to draw the top 10 list, 25 list of the city. Like my name was on that Dallas list.
Okay.
I was running around. That's how I just started. But it was blessings because I'm like, damn, I don't really know how to rap. I started teaching myself how to rap. And how I got a song with Fat Bastard from DSR. Okay. And Quentin Black, Shake Them Haters Off. Remember that song? Like
that was a big,
that was a big homie who put me on that song. He made that beat that I got called Twerk Your Body. And it was like I'm in studios with Young Nation. I'm in with Ace Boogie B. I'm with the Raw. I'm already starting off in a good position with people. And I think that was just all a blessing from T-Mac. I'm like, how the hell I'm even in this studio? How I make it on 97.9 radio down here, doing interviews with J. Rudd, K104, and this is my second song.
That shit, wow. So shit just started falling
into lap right in there, and I'm learning how to rap. I'm learning how to do interviews. I'm learning how to do everything while on the spot, though. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in this top line studio, and these niggas expecting me to already rap, and I don't even know. I'm learning right now. What the fuck is a 16? I had to break my shit down. Like really had to break it down on the spot in the studio.
You remember your first shit you wrote?
Most definitely. Yep. My first song was Stacking Paper. That was Stacking Paper is the one that took off, and like I say in Dallas, and it just started learning from there. It just started folding from there though.
Was you shooting videos and shit?
Yeah, and then when I started shooting my videos on YouTube, the homie who shot my video, Javon, I started a group called La Familia.
Okay.
It stands for family. And I was like, I'm gonna do everything from the ground up. So the nigga who shot my video was a homie. He didn't know what he was doing. We just got the camera and was like, we're gonna shoot a video. He was into the video editing, but he never shot a music video. So we was like, we always gonna start from the ground up. So it's like I was starting with, shit. You want to start something? You want to know how to make beats? Rico Wayne was making beats in the beginning. He was so we gonna run his ass, like we gonna run this together. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, from fresh.
How'd you link up with you said you did a song with Fat Bastard?
Yeah, Fat Bastard from DSR. Shout out to Big Tuck. Shout out to Fat Bastard, Tum Tum. Like I said, I was bumping elbows in Dallas. And Quinn Black put me on that. Really came from the OG Quinn Black down there. And then just fuck with Ace Boogie B was through DeRoe. So all that came. I shout out to them boys.
Dallas is more of a hub too for music. I feel like
definitely.
KC ain't really there yet.
No, it wasn't. Because when I came back up here, within the years, like I said, I lived in Dallas. I ended up staying in Dallas for like 12 years. When I got kicked out in the hood down there in 05, I didn't come back to KC till 2014. So that whole time, I maybe came back to visit, you know, but I was living in Dallas. Like it was like a whole nother world down there. It's a party town. It's a party city. And like you said, there's so much that goes through Dallas. It's an international type of city where all type of shit go through Dallas. Houston is down there next to it. So yeah, bro. It's definitely a different, way different from Kansas City or just the Midwest in general.
Yeah. So I know you wanted to speak on the album you probably gonna be releasing soon. Tell us, walk us through that.
Yeah, I got
how far how much of you got
because
done?
I did. Because when I got back up here, like I said, I've been doing my music in the club, and then not recently. Now I said like 3 years though. I did. I revamped myself. Yeah. Revamped myself. I was still hustling. I was still doing all that. I had a little club song. I was hosting a little bit, but I was going through shit. And then I just kind of revamped myself, man. I went through like a quick little cloudy storm. And I found myself, like I say, once again, I'm in my car. This is the time I'm talking about. I was sleeping in my car and all that shit. And I started like, what I'm about to do with life. I'm hustling a little bit, but this is just, what the fuck am I doing? And music, and like I say, once that music kind of kicked back in, if anybody know, if you go look on YouTube from the prior, maybe before the HOODSTAR 913 flow and the Talk That Talk and all the music, you see it was kind of cool, little rah-rah music a little bit, but then I started speaking with content. I'm in the backseat of my car, I think it was a cold ass day, and I just started thinking about so much shit that nigga was going through. And shit, before you know it, I came up with the 913 flow song that's on YouTube, and it started playing on the radio up here and in the clubs. And before you know it, that's what it was. They started playing on the radio, and my city was like, damn.
How'd they get on the radio?
To be honest, DJ Mac. Yeah. DJ Mac. He put it on there, and it went without me even knowing it. I think he put it on there. I think he hit me up, was like, get this a clean version, real ASAP. He did it, but I never knew he was gonna do it. Or what I know, he's a regular DJ. Yeah. And DJ Mac ended up putting it on the radio, and I remember waking up, getting phone calls. My baby mama blew me up. Homies from the hood blowing me up, like, nigga, you on the radio right now. And this was starting off at the night show. Or I forgot what it's called.
Was this like 20?
If we're in 2022, this got to be like 2020, around there, like 20 into 19, around there type stuff.
So you would say that's probably like maybe your biggest accomplishment as far as KC on the radio? I just said that was the start of it. Yeah. Because from there, it was more like, okay, he's on the radio now, and then they start playing in the club. DJ Hobo Tone. I'm familiar. I gotta shout out DJ Hobo Tone. I gotta shout out DJ Hike, and I gotta shout out DJ Mac and Mystery Man. These 4 DJs for sure, pioneers in the city that was playing me. DJ Hobo Tone was playing me at Juke House when it would be nothing but me and K Styles getting played in the club. Yeah, I remember K Styles.
Yeah, and K Styles is the homie. And then we're at the livest Missouri parties over there, and they're playing HOODSTAR 913 flow. They're at the Daiquiri Bar playing it. They're at Velvet Freeze playing it. They're at whatever club was popping at that time. Then you got on our side Firelight. And then before you know it, every DJ that I know will send me clips, or I'm getting, hits about like they're playing that 913 Flow song. So that was a dope movement. But then I just started investing in myself from there, and started putting my own shows together.
Yeah, so get into the like hosting. How long you been doing that? And
that all came from around that same time. I just started doing that song. I started performing a little bit more. Now I'm performing on the Vine.
And these was your own shows you put together?
No, this is me just getting booked at first. Really started with Street King too. Putting me on a Vine. It was like an event he had outside on the Vine, a big concert. And I guess the stage presence and the people who didn't hear the song and didn't know who HOODSTAR was, they started fucking with me from that night. And before you know it, I'm started hosting. I think I did some other shows. But then it comes to the time where Firelight hit me up and was like, hey, you're from Kansas. We play your music in here, but you never came in here. Mark Anthony. And I'm always shout out to Mark Anthony, the owner of Firelight. Like, that's my guy till the wheels fall off. Yeah. He's just like, because he changed my life in a way. Now, he really kind of changed my life in a way because
that's what's up.
He hit me up and was just like, they play your music. And then at that time, this was time to reinvent myself. So I could have came in there. He paid me. When he told me to come in there and perform, I could have went ahead and just went in there, rapped, got my money, got up out of there on that kind of big head clouded. Yeah. But I said, nah, let me think of something real quick.
Build.
Let me think of an event I can put together, my own event, and it's gonna bring a crowd out, and it's just not about me in a way.
Yeah. You
feel me? Even though it's about me, he's booking me for me, but let me make it bigger than me. So I hit up Hood Nizzle, Eddie Mo. It was only 4. My boys, Corey D, Young Dieter. These are guys from my hood. And I put on a show and I did a cucumber contest.
Okay.
You feel me? And I put all that, them performing their whatever song you got, boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna do my set with the cucumber contest, twerk contest. And I put that shit all together. Boom. Big. It ended up blowing up. The cucumber contest really blew it up. It took it over. Like, damn, you really did that. Had them do that, and it was packed. They did that with rapping. So now, dude hit me back. Mark was like, bro, how can we do this again? We'll do this again. So I'm like, shit, I'll come back next week. But then it's gonna be something different. I'm not gonna do the cucumber contest. Yeah. It might be I did a diamond tester. So now I did a diamond tester event, but I'm still throwing down through 4 different rappers now. Won't you come, bro? Boom, boom. I'm gonna still do my songs. You perform your songs. We'll do the diamond tester, because it's just different events. Yeah. So now it's just weekly. Everybody start coming out. But then now I'm learning. I'm throwing my own events now. So then, okay, let me ante up, and then I did the Boosie, and that's what Boosie came.
Okay, yeah, I remember
that. It's just more like, now I don't have to ask for nobody had the slots. How much does this slot cost to perform? Nigga, it's my own event. So if I bring Boosie, I can perform right before he even, you feel me now? But then, this is my first event. I didn't even perform that night.
Yeah, the Boosie one?
Yeah, I didn't even perform at Boosie. We at Boulevard, the big club. The stage is bright, lights out. It's a packed out, sold out event. If anybody went to that Boosie, right when we was able to come back from kicking it at the whole COVID shutdown.
Yeah, Boosie fuck with us.
Yeah, man. Then when he it was dope. So but then at that time, that night, I'm learning to be a promoter. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of I'm with it, Boosie. I'm picking them up from the hotel. I'm learning. This is my first time doing a big show. Me and 2 homies from my hood.
Take me through how did y'all tap in with Boosie?
Basically, like I say, it got to the point where I'm doing my events. And my first kind of big KC show, get to that Boosie real quick. I booked 2 Gun Keeping and D-Walk. And also I'm learning the promotion side, how to contact the artist, how to do this and that. So then when it comes for the Boosie, it's more like, how to figure the business side, how to get in contact with a Boosie. Got in contact with his manager, Shaw, was able to set that up. And then that's what I was able to come to where, I booked him. You know what I'm saying? Boom, there it go. Me and the 2 homies from the hood. We like, shit, we don't know nothing about this type of stuff, really. Yeah. All we going is off my little experience from Firelight. So now this is a big rodeo. But everything went good. And then, like I say, picked him up, let him know right off the bat when he got in, like, I'm not your probably typical promoter, because I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a street nigga. I put up our own pay for this. And, you know, I fed Boosie, you know, I told him the real, and man, he rocked out. It was like, shit, that's gangster. Like,
yeah, you know, he a hustler. He gonna,
yeah,
like
like that.
there.
Like, bro, that's just shit. Like, I'm like, I don't know how this, you know, I'm picking you from the airport and, you know, the ins and out, but I don't know the typical promoter type of shit. You feel me? Like, I mean, you know, here go your paper right here. Here go. Off the rip. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything was paid in full. Everything was good. And he just respected the grind. Was like, nigga, that's dope. And I'm telling him, like, nigga, I'm throwing my own shit so I can I control the whole narrative of my own shit.
Is that like the biggest name you brought?
So far up to, yep, was Big Boosie. But then from there, I did Icewear Vezlo, Filthy Rich, Prezi, Lil Flip. I mean, it all had to pin because Lil Flip in my times growing up was the biggest rapper.
Oh yeah, Freestyle King at one point.
So I had Flip come to the fire, like, matter of fact, in the hood. And to be honest, he wouldn't even did that in the hood because he called around first.
Yeah.
And he called a lot of heavyweights in my city that I didn't even know they called until the heavyweights called me. And was just like, yeah, you know, Flip called, but since I'll fuck with you, I'll let them know that you're good and you're going to have them safe in the hood because the Firelight is in the middle of the hood in Wyandotte.
Yeah.
Over there in Parallel 18. So niggas be having to check in for you. I brought Filthy Rich to Firelight. So it's just more like, I was fucking with some big time artists. And then we did, that was, I'll say the biggest Boosie, because Boosie's big time. But then throughout the time, I done worked with all type of J Diggs, Jay Stylin, Prezi. Like I say, walk around the club, fuck everybody. My boy Trill Lee, Yellow Beezy. We start bringing niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is there anybody that you want to work with as far as like music, rapping wise, that you haven't worked with?
As far as rapping wise, I mean, I haven't really rapped with nobody. So it's tons of people I will rap with. Are you talking about, like, one thing I never did with my music, I don't have really features, but I could have features. I just never really, I was just finding myself on my own music, my own wave. I always did that shit. So it's plenty of niggas I would like to work with. Like even for instance, a Boosie. I could have had an opportunity to, but like I said, it was so much going on the other back.
It was still new to you.
Yeah, it was still new to me. Everything was new to me. But definitely, I would have to get back, and I got a phone number. And we did another show with Brody, so it's like he really tied in now.
Oh, you did a couple shows.
Yeah, too. Once I learned that game, it's just like, man, you build connects, you build contacts, to where you might do, you might have them in another city. You know, I gotta tell you, I took Sleazy World, where that's a little bro. We did a show in Dallas. And you know what I'm saying? There's certain little shit though.
How'd you tap in with him? That nigga, he taking off right now.
Yeah, he's hot. Shit just being, and then where I got to the point now where I'm at in the city to where I got to hosting, and fast forward now, maybe like a year and a half now, to we're president, to where I fuck with every artist in the city. Cause I built them bridges. They done seen me. I done seen Sleazy before Sleazy blew up. Okay. I done hosted events where Sleazy was just, you know what I'm saying, on the up and cut with him and certain other artists. You feel me? And
I first got on him. He was pretty tapped in with Vezzo. I think Vezzo was
his brother, 81 Honcho, is signed to Icewear Vezzo's IUR Records. So yeah, which I didn't know that.
And them niggas is real brothers, ain't they?
They're real brothers. Him and 81 Honcho is real brothers. But he signed to IUR before Sleazy was signed to that. Yep. And but yeah, them niggas is cool. Like I said, Sleazy's cool. Their whole team is cool. I fucks with them personally. You know, anybody in the city, bro. That's any artist that we got, I fucks with, bro. From Rich to Tech, Popper. I fuck with Popper. Like that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the guy. Shit, you know, I'm down on
yeah, landmark that. I gotta get him over here.
Yeah, if you get him on that, bro, that's staple. Let him know HOODSTAR fucks with you. That's staple. That's a staple right there.
So who's like your Mount Rushmore KC of all time?
I would say my opinion would definitely be Popper, Tech, Rich, and Fat Tone. Okay, that's my four right there. That's my four. But then at the same time, I be trying to tell a lot of people, I go back to where I was gone from Kansas City from '05 to 2014. So throughout that time, it was a lot of niggas like the Rons,
Yeah.
the Rondos, the
R.P.
Birds. It was a lot of shit going on. Like I was gone. So then when I come back in 2014, I'm finding out about the fuck's been going on in my city the past 10 years, where I might not been up here to really be like, oh, like before I left, Rich was still that nigga.
Yeah.
Before I left, Tone was, or Tone had, that situation that happened, but he was still a big influence. We was listening to Mac Drake. You would think Mac Drake was from KC back when I left them days. So when I come through back now, they was telling me all the Two Gun Kiwis, the Young Devies, all these artists that was coming up throughout the time and shit though. All that, the Delios.
Yeah, KC got a lot of talent, has had a lot of talent throughout I'd say last decade or a little more. What do you think is stopping or preventing, KC really just getting put on?
With a lot of it that had to deal with it, a lot of it dealt with because KC is real music. That real Kansas City music is real music. So a nigga might be rapping some shit that you think he just no, that nigga's really rapping that shit. And to the point where niggas was really getting jammed up. They're going to jail now. So now we might have a nigga that's getting hot, like they say, the DVs and the Kiwis. Yeah. And before you know it, damn, now they doing time for something that came up. Or you might have some niggas where they're so real that they're dying behind that shit. You feel me? Because you had a couple of niggas who was rapping with it, they getting killed. Right. Because it's real funk out here. Yeah. It's real this or that, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes they might not got killed. Could have been issues like a rondo or something where, you know what I'm saying, uncircumstance happened. And you feel me? So it's just like, it was always either death or jail was kind of to the point where it's only Tech Nine was still the only rapper where you say Kansas City, they still saying Tech Nine. But there's way more other rappers in the city who's doing it. Is either like death done stopped it or jail time done stopped it. You know what I'm saying?
And you got social media now too.
Oh yeah.
So these new niggas it's just a whole lot more easier to get exposure. Who do you like out of the new niggas today? Like anybody you want to shout out that's doing their thing?
Man, I'm shout out to my boy D-Walk, man. That's my guy. I want to see my nigga to the top of the top, man. That's my guy, like for real. I fuck with D-Walk. Don Kev, my nigga Don Kev, BGM, that's my little bro. He got some bangers. He got his energy. Like, man, I fuck with Brody. Two Gun Kiwi's my favorite rapper in the city.
Okay.
I'm always shout out Two Gun. I fuck with him. He done came to Firelight, fuck with me. He performed at my birthday bash. Like, nigga, that shit was real.
I think he's performing at a summer jam too.
Yeah, I'm hosting that. Him, D-Walk, Sleazy.
When is that again? Like next week?
Next Friday, out there on the Vine.
I'm gonna push up on y'all. I'm gonna try to do some interviews out there too.
Oh yeah, they'll be out there too. But yeah, shout out to them guys like that. And my guys back home in Kansas, this nigga's named Corey D, Big A, and Dieter, RBF Dieter. Like, growing up in the hood, RBF Dieter was like the rap nigga in my hood. Growing up in St. Marcus, he was the first on the radio in my hood. So yeah, them guys, them niggas is hard.
They got shit like on Apple Music and shit.
Yeah, yep. If you had to tune into them, man, RBF Dieter and Big A. But yeah, them was the guys. But definitely, like I say, my nigga D walking in. That's my guy, bro. I baked the house with my boy Walk.
Yeah. So where you see yourself in like the next 5 years?
See myself being in the next 5 years is really a big staple in my city far as promotion. Like that promoter, the big dogs, the sprint centers, the big arenas, concerts. I want to be able to be that. And then hosting as well. Like I'm taking off hosting. I'm hosting every fucking weekend, Thursday through Sunday. I'm booked even now.
Do you typically DJ when you host?
No, that's something totally different. Yep.
Take us through that. Your first DJ.
I just started DJing this year. It was one of those. So it goes back to working. When you work in a job, right? I remember an old head used to always tell me, different positions. If you learn that position after, you be more accessible. For when you sometimes I worked at jobs where motherfuckers had to go home early due to this, but if you know how to work, they might keep you. Instead of just your one position, they might need you to do this forklift over here. You don't know how to do it, and they're gonna send you home. But if you know how to do the forklift, you might stay. If you're not do this, they might stay. So now I can work 4 or 5 different stations. So I improvise that with the music. If I can rap, I'm gonna promote. If I can promote, I can host. Now, if I need a host, I can DJ.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, when I do my events, I might not need a DJ. I'll be my own DJ. I might not need a host. I am my own host.
At some events, you might not even rap.
I might not rap at all. You feel me? Some events, it's been events like that. And mainly, a lot have been like that because I stopped falling back from rapping. My rapping definitely been on the back end of my boat. I mean, on my journey right now.
Yeah.
It's really in the end. Like, that is no hiding the fact that it's in the end. But I'm also building a whole nother brand where I'm at. Like, shit, rapping is cool, but rapping ain't got me where I've been. I've been in Cali about 7 different times, New York, Atlanta, all around the country before I wasn't even doing nothing. But I started doing this from hosting, doing events. I'm making real bags behind doing my own events.
You got any advice for like a young nigga watching this that might want to do some promotership?
Man, invest in yourself, bro. Invest in yourself. Take your brand seriously. So when I mean that, I mean take sure your business is right. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just be a janky promoter. You don't want to be a janky host. You don't want to do nothing like that. Take your shit serious. So, and I say that when you do these business, get them contracts. Make sure shit is right. You know what I'm saying? Shit can go wrong so quick at these events, but it can really go quicker left if you don't really own your shit. You know what I'm saying? Take your shit seriously. So I say to anybody, just bet on yourself, bro. Don't have to bet on nobody else. Like I said, I was going to ask people for slots and how can I get on this, which is cool though, because you're grinding to do that. But then if you really want to take it to the next level, bet on yourself. If you really rapping in your music that you hustling and you got niggas around you that's hustling, however the case may be, bro, it comes to, you're going to bet on yourself. So if you got 10,000, he got 10,000, he got 10,000, I got 10,000, 40,000 right there real quick. Yeah, put that together. Go get you like a Boosie show. Go get you somebody, and you know what I'm saying? It might not necessarily have to be Boosie, whoever. And it don't have to be 10,000. It could be 5,000. It could be whatever you need to put to wherever you need to get. And bet on yourself, bro. Put your own show together. That's what I tell somebody. Put your own event together. Nigga, and there it go. Put your own event together. Invest in yourself.
Hell yeah. So what's next for you as far as like, well, I asked this question. What is there somebody you want to bring here that you
I mean, shit, that's any, now I'm looking at it as business, really. So shit, whoever can bring that bag to the city. But it's not nobody particular shit. If I can bring anybody to the hood, to our city, I can try. I get so many requests. Shit, it's at the point where I'm on people on demand, like, who do y'all want to see that come here type shit? You feel me? I could try to make that work type, shit, just having certain niggas I done had come to my hood felt good, come to the clubs. For like a flip, like Flip was like that was like, what, you really gonna come? And I really, and certain shit where we did a video, he called me out in the middle of his set, told motherfuckers he the reason why, I'm the reason why he came, and giving me that shot. I was like, nigga, I'm literally a 16, 17-year-old nigga arguing with my cousin about Lil Flip the best rapper when he was going against T.I. Like, nigga, for real, damn near about to fight my cousin because he was on the tip side, I'm on the flip side, like, nigga, Flip. So just shit like that now as the time go by, maybe 10 years down now where we're present to where some shit like that is dope to me. And then shit, from there, I mean, something like a Wayne, because I come from this era like the Wayne or some shit like that, you feel me, Lil Wayne. But other than that shit, I'm just having fun with this shit.
Yeah, you bring Wayne here, that'll be crazy.
Yeah. That's just some childhood shit. But far as shit, I done did shit, bro. I done brought motherfuckers, my city together under one roof, no problems before. I done work with every artist in the city. I done booked every artist in the city from from a young cat to a fucking shit 2 Gun, Walk, Mr. 4000, Popper. Richard Firelight. Man, I don't work with everybody in down, bro.
So who's the niggas like out of the rap niggas now, these young niggas, who's them niggas? Give me like 4 or 5 if you can.
Okay, young niggas that's really, really popping.
Like who's next? If niggas is
I'm gonna
like
say
watching
for
this
sure,
and they
like
ain't really
check this out.
up
Nigga named Don Kev. Like I say, I'm bound the house on little Don Kev every time. Little nigga named Young Rue Hart. Rue Hart is hard. You got Celio the Mac. Celio the Mac can spit some shit, hard shit. Young Reno Hus, Blam Blam. They got a movement that's tough. And that's for sure. I know that's off the top of my head that's really, like I said, Young Ruhart, Celio the Mac, Don Kev, Young Reno Hus. Those for sure. I'm locked in with them guys right there. Cuz. You ain't up on Cuz. Cuz is a nice nigga with a nice different sound. Yeah, I'll say them for sure off the top of my head right now.
Okay, man. Hell yeah. Well, shit, appreciate you coming through, man. And
let me say real quick too, shout out to you though, bro, for your journey that you about to be on. Bro, even I appreciate you even allowing me to come on your platform.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Cause shit, you're gonna take it to the top, my guys. So shit, this is a dope environment, dope relationship we could be able to build. Bro, just a salute to you though for the loop. Check out my guys' podcast.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to this. Matter of fact, one more thing, tell them where they can follow you on all the social sites.
You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, all that. Twitter is all the same. HOODSTAR 913.
HOODSTAR 913.
HOODSTAR 913. HOODSTAR 913. Facebook, JR HOODSTAR. And then shit, if you're really looking for me, just look up at any concerts going on, any shows. I guarantee you'll see me hosting. I'm not trying to be big-headed, but if you're really looking for me, you want to see what I'm up on, what event, man, just look up, bro. I'm always posting shit.
Yeah, I see your name on hella flyers.
Yeah, every week I'm posting shit.
So the next event is the Summer Jam or what?
Shit, I got the day parties on Sundays at Club Proof. They go crazy. I'm hosting a pool party today. Later on today. The summer jam outside on that. I'm hosting that next Sunday. I'm hosting the Kansas City All Music Awards.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Is that your shit or you just hosting?
I'm hosting that. I got that. The Kansas City People's Choice Awards coming up. I'm nominated finalist for the best host. I got all type of shit. Brandocious, T-Rail, they just booked me to host the event. Man, I got some shit coming up. I got a lot of shit coming up. I'm just hosting. Right now I'm hosting. As far as my events, I don't have no concerts coming up right now. I'm just hosting shit. Mozzie, this Wednesday, I'm hosting that.
Where he gonna be at?
At the Truman Center.
Okay. Damn, I didn't even know where it was coming.
Yeah. Shit, man, it's just a lot. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, you wearing a lot of hats doing some shit for the town. That's
yeah, for sure. Shout out to Missouri, shout out to Kansas, 816 to the 913. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the other promoters. Come up season. Shout out to them is my guys right there. And there's everybody in the city. There's everybody in the city. Hosts, any other host, any realer dealer. Man, I fuck with the town, bro. I don't got no ill will with nobody. It's all love. You know it's real with me, authentic. And that's why I think I ain't gonna say winning, we all winning right now, but that's why I'm just doing my thing in my life, because I fuck with everybody, and everybody can feel it. When you real, you can feel that shit.
Yeah.
When it's fake, you know when shit's fake. Motherfuckers ain't fucking with that. But when it's real, dog, it's all love. And nigga, shit, nobody owe me nothing. I don't owe nobody nothing, so it's authentic, though. You feel me? That's why I rather support niggas. I don't owe nobody nothing. It don't take nothing to support your podcast. It don't take nothing to share. It don't take nothing to put a word of mouth. See, niggas be acting like it takes cost for that. Nah, that shit's free.
Half the time it be that hometown shit too.
Niggas feel like competition. Niggas feel like man, bro, if you confident with the fuck you doing, bro, I don't care if it's 10 other hosts. I don't care if it's 10 other promoters. I don't care if it's 10 other rappers. Nigga, my shit, you gotta find your people. We talking to a billion people in this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you think about your block, then you're gonna always be late. If you thinking you're just trying to touch your block, then nigga, it's a world out here full of people.
Yeah, you're gonna be way behind.
You're gonna be way behind. You steady trying to pressure your city even. That's cool. You see, I come from a city where they say we hate in Kansas City. I never paid no attention to that. I always flipped it psychology. Like, nigga, my city fuck with me. It's love in my city. You feel me? So then when you get that energy out, you really be like, damn, they really fuck with me. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't never be like, oh, niggas hate on me. Hell no. Like, nigga, I get love in my city. Like, you feel me? I get love all around. You spread that shit. It's genuine, bro. It's genuine.
Yeah, it's gonna come back tenfold.
It's gonna come back, bro.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first, man. JR HOODSTAR.
For sure.
I'm plugged in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like this video. It's been real, bro.
For sure, it's all up, man.